Hello Earthlings, Ultraviolet Round from LeBron Stand for today. We're getting into the top 5 things you should be doing and focusing on while hitting a heavy bag at home, at a commercial gym, or at your local boxing club. Starting off with the most important punch, which is the jab. Now when you're executing the jab, you want to make sure elbows are nice and tight to the body. You don't want your arms to be flared out while doing it. That is wrong, because when you execute the jab and you say if the shoulder in the pocket is blocking the face, when you bring it back, your elbows are still going to be flared out, and that person can look at that to counter and hit you with a liver shot, lights out, game over, you're down for the count. I don't want it to happen to you. So you want those elbows to be nice and tight to the body. When we execute that jab, you're executing it right from where it is, and right back to the face. Right back to the face. Right back to the face. And then you got the step. All right, and then you got the advancing. And then from there, you can go between the body and the head. And then go from 1 to 3 punches as well with that jab. Right back to the face. Now the key thing to make everything all possible to work with the jab is to feint like there is no tomorrow. So for number 2, when you're feinting, you want to make your opponent believe that you're going to throw in one direction and then go in the other. That's the key thing with making those shots count, is to feint. That's how you can tell if a person's experienced or not, is by the way they feint and they don't feint. Now number 3, fully extend those punches and exhale after each punch you throw to ensure you do not tire yourself out. Because once you tire yourself out, those punches get harder and harder. You got nothing left in the gas tank and it's easier for you to get knocked out. So you really want to exhale and fully extend those punches. You want to make sure they're not short, they're not like this. That's incorrect. You want to fully extend those punches. You want to fully extend those punches. You want to maximize the power and rotate those hips and exhale after each punch you throw. Now getting into number 4, simple combinations while breaking the center line so your opponent is always thinking while throwing those feints in there as well. Again, the feints let the people know how experienced you actually are. Because a lot of people that don't fight or never got in the ring, they don't feint. You see it in street fights all the time. I guarantee you, if you feint, they're gonna be thrown off and thinking you're really gonna do something. Come with that haymaker, knockout, lights out, game over. So when you're getting into number 4, you're just gonna break the center line while throwing combinations and always moving. The key thing is to always move. And you're always breaking that center line. You want to make it hard for your opponent to read you in whatever direction that you're going. And then number 5, the last one, which is very important for increasing that endurance when you're boxing, so you don't drop your hands, is having a punch out at the end of each round for 30 seconds. So you got your most basic punch out, which is the jab cross. You're gonna do this for 30 seconds, a little bit more intensity. This is just for demonstration purposes. You have the uppercuts. And then you have the hooks. Never mind the bag, it's super loose. I know it looks crazy. It looks like one of those weird flailing arms in front of like those tire shops you see. But hopefully everything helps. If you like the video, like, subscribe. Thank you for joining me on this journey to the ultraviolet, and stay with peace and love, everyone.